Yeah, Poppy. We're most likely going to be seeing a Gensh ban or something like that because I believe one of the team members used a Gensh here.
Yeah, it could
Was
be.
that last week? I know someone used Gensh last
Oh
week.
yeah, Gamegear used it. 2-1-13 on the Kench, along with a Jin. It was pretty good, I guess. It wasn't. It wasn't like the first week. Like the first week, we saw like 2 or 3 of them, which were kind of annoying / ridiculous, I think. Um, but I don't think it's too ban worthy, and it doesn't happen right now. Syndra banned against Procon has been playing it a lot. He got, I think, Oriana last week with a relatively okay performance. No 3k elo shockwaves though, I think. And we see the Elise here as a first pick for Sigma.
Yeah, and that's something that we've been seeing a lot. I believe Elise getting banned out by the ESL Benelux teams is not something that's that is quite rare. I believe that pretty much every team wants her these days. And oh my
Yeah.
word, it's going to be Nunu and the new dude, Ivern.
Is Ivern allowed actually?
I think so, but I wouldn't play him.
I'm not exactly sure on the rules there, but yeah, I really wouldn't play him. I mean, he has a fun-ish kind of skill set. I I mean, I've been discussing it with several different people, and some guys are saying like, yeah, he could be pretty alright, but the stats are just not working for him. So some are saying like he's sort of like Bard in the beginning. I mean, Bard was pretty fun in the beginning as well, but just too useless. Didn't bring too much to the table back then. So this could be a similar thing with Ivern, but I don't know yet. I don't think we're going to see him for the next couple of weeks.
Exactly. I'm actually just checking the rules book in the meantime.
Oh,
so that's always a
nice.
good.
Yeah. So they did
Go
lock
ahead.
in the Braum and and the Olaf. So pretty strong champions. They will have a good front line here, and of course we saw them last game as well, though on opposite sides. But just in general, good champions. And oh no, it is another Azrael, my favorite champion coming out here, alongside a Karma. So that's going to be a pretty aggressive first couple of levels for the bottom lane.
Yeah, and then in the late game they have that poke potential, so that's it's nice. You get the counter potential with the Elise, and you get the poke potential with the Ezreal and the Karma. Yeah, I like it. I like it. So that's the thing.
Yeah, and they're still toying around with the Urgot. A bit of trolling coming out of Asterion here. So I have to wait and see what they're going to do. It could be the Sivir, I suppose. She does have that spell shield and can block away some of the poke during laning phase. Also brings a speed up for the Olaf, but Sivir has run out of flavor a bit. So yeah, they are switching it up towards that Jin. And oh wow, okay, so we do get an Echo. I haven't seen Echo in a couple of weeks now. I wonder if it's going to be a top lane Echo or mid lane Echo.
I believe the top lane Echo didn't get it got a little bit of a nerf, right? They hit his base values, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, I mean it's been like that for a bit longer. I'm not sure if he was hit a second time. I think so. I personally kind of like him for the mid lane. It is a bit of a niche pick. You are able to burst quite a lot if you do go for that mid lane pick and go for the more damage focused build. But it doesn't happen that often, and I don't think that Procon really has played it a lot. I'm just checking the stats right now. It is most likely going to go towards Clown Sky. He usually mains Poppy, I think, but that one was banned away. So he has Aurelion, Echo, and Cannon and Gangplank in his kit. So that one's most likely going to end up in that top lane. Meanwhile, Ari and Nar are being picked up here. So Ari is a bit surprising. Haven't seen her in a bit. Nar is pretty standard, I would say, for the top lane.
Yeah, I mean, Ari was one of those standard things that we've seen every single time in the last couple of seasons because of her mobility in the middle lane, and Nar, of course, because an all-around good champion. So I've been digging into the rules, and people who know me a little bit better know that I love rules. I love rule books. Um, yeah, it's quite fun to read through all of them. If you go to section 7.1.6, champion restrictions, any champions that have been released 1 week before a scheduled match are banned from play.
There we go.
So I believe that Ivern was released 2 weeks ago.
I think this Thursday, actually. I could be wrong because sometimes, well, they do tend to mix up patch release and champion release a bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
5 days ago. So not allowed this
Yeah.
tournament.
all right, perfect.
So well, that's what I do. I go through the rule book. It took me a while, but yeah. So the release date is last Thursday, like you said, exactly.
So at least we're not going to see that one do any crazy stuff today. We already have to deal with the Kled every now and then,
Oh,
which
yes.
is still kind of new. But I mean, I do like Kled. I think he brings a lot of potential to a team. Though it is a bit telegraphed. I mean, he activates his ulti. You know, you're gonna have to disengage or do something to stop the onslaught of the enemy team. But still, I think he's a pretty fun champion. So I do hope to see that a bit more here. But we did miss the last champion lock-in, which was for Procon, the Victor. So now we do have full confirmation that Echo is going to be top lane,
Hmm.
which doesn't surprise me too much here for this team. And we have the Victor in mid lane. So no Orianna this time. So I hope that Procon has a bit of a better performance on the Victor. I wouldn't say his Orianna was horrible or anything, but I'm
It
just
wasn't up
not.
to spec.
I'm just not impressed by Oriannas I've seen so far in general the past couple of weeks. I mean, they've been doing okay-ish, but not really that. No, they haven't been doing that much, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's the thing. But it's even if you like playing with the champion, if it doesn't work out, you need to switch to something else. In this case, Brocon has done so to Victor. Looking at the lineups here, I like the blue team. Lots of long range poke, and then if someone gets near, you have the Charmer Chain, you have the Elise Cocoon, and you have the RE Charm.
Yeah, a lot of pick potential on their team, and poking, of course. They do still have a front line in the hands of Lenny with that Gnar. However, the Gnar, of course, is sort of a ticking time bomb. You just have to wait until until the Mega Gnar is done, and then gone is the front line, and it just remains. Well, they just have some poke, long range poke, and pick potential left in the team composition. So they do kind of lack. A heavy front line / hard engage. But if they get enough vision control, they can get just one kill in the jungle, for example, and get rolling off of that one. But then again, they are up against the team here with once again an Olaf. So you can't really do much against the Olaf. You can't really stop him from heading into the backline, and even an Azrael will not be able to get away from him.
Yeah, well, it depends. It's going to cost Ezreal a lot of hard work to do so. Indeed, I like it is possible.
Oh yeah,
it is very much possible. I mean, if you use your flash, your heal, your arcane shift, and you slow him down before he pops his Ragnarok, then you can get away from an Olaf. Or if you arcane shift over a wall, but oftentimes at that point you actually arcane shift out of the fight. So that's the thing to keep in to watch during the battles. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget that, again, you can go to ESL to find all the standings, all the information about the tournaments, all the teams that participate, and of course, find some tickets for the final event, which will be held the weekend of the 27th of November in the Amsterdam Arena. Tickets are still on sale, and if you're also interested in CSGO, there is a little bit of discount here if you go for both for both days instead of just one. Gerard, we're loading onto the Rift, and last time we saw a very passive start. The guys from Gamegear are known to be a little bit crazy. Do you expect a very aggressive start for them?
I don't know. I think the aggressive starts, like it's like with those like with the Dragon Steels, there's a chance that it could turn out positive for a team, but there's usually a bigger chance that it could go wrong. So maybe they go for another invade here. Nothing too special, by the way, from I'm Heat, I guess. Well, he is kind of known for his pickpocket champions that nobody else really plays. We saw that in week 1 where he went with the Amumu. I still think it could have worked in a different matchup. But just against the Varus, that was really not the best champion to go for. So yeah, they could go for something crazy. They have pick potential. They have some poke. So maybe a sneaky invade to get that first blood here.
Exactly. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to load in, and I think that this is going to be one heck of a matchup between the guys from Gamegear and the team of Asterion. And it looks like we have finally loaded in. The champions are appearing on the map. We have Lenny, Sigma, Konjo, Forsaken, and I'm Heat on one side. On the other side, it's Sky, Carry, Procon, Grackley, and Paga.
Yeah, and pings are going down onto the bottom lane jungle. So I kind of feel like Konyo and Forsaken are going to set up in the brushes at the side there and just going to wait, sit tight, and go for the early poke. That's what we've been seeing a lot from the Azure combination. So, well, Asterion is grouping up here, going for the invade here. Might find I'm Heats, but he backs away quickly. Do take out the ward though, so that's 10 gold in the pockets, but it's not really what they were looking for.
Well, a ward is a ward. And yeah, they understand that they are a little bit too deep. And on the other side, they actually do exactly the same. Ward being placed in the cracks, so they know exactly who is going where and what they are going to do. It looks like Carry is actually going to go straight towards the cracks. I believe I saw a ping there. Or crux, or whatever they are called these days. Whereas Gragny and Paga are thinking about moving. Yeah, they're just going to drop a ward and I guess take the Gromps from themselves.
Yeah, they have vision in the Croc camp, so they know that Konyo and Forsaken are not going to do that. Plus, the ward in River gives them some safety. However, Kip Carry is setting up to start on that bottom side, so he wants to make sure he gets that blue first. They are actually sitting and waiting, maybe expecting the invade going to come out from Forsaken and Konyo, but it's not going to happen. So Kip Carry, actually, he's going to start blue buff on his own, not going to get any help, and here comes the poke from Forsaken.
Yeah, that's to be expected, but he needs to be a little bit careful because Paga is already doing a lot of damage to him. Stun going down, but no follow-up there from Grackley. Konjo on the other side, just trying to get a few shots in as well, but not really too successful. And that's actually the thing, because of all those mystic shots, he will be pushing in lane a little bit more every time they are able to block it with the minion wave.
Yeah, but Forsaken is landing a lot of his shots onto Grackley, so Grackley being poked down quite heavily. But he just got regenerated by the Relic Shield here from Paga. So he's still alright. Oh, Forsaken taking a lot of risk there to be able to trade a bit more. But he does get out safely.
Yeah, but the issue is if you trade too much, you're going to be running out of mana yourself. And if we're looking at Paga can of course keep Grackley alive for a long time with that Relic Shield. And Grackley decided not to pop his potion just yet, just saving it for a little bit longer.
Yeah, and Paga.
Yeah,
Paga now needs to block more shots. Of course, he has more potions available to him, so he needs to take a couple more hits in order to keep Grackley safe. So for now, a bit usual plays here out of the bot lane. It is kind of standard seeing the Karma and Azrael poking and pushing up a lot. So we do see Sigma is moving into the bottom lane. He should be aware that there's no vision just yet, but can he get into position? It doesn't look like he's going to go for it just yet because they are pushed up so heavily. So
yeah, he decides to just go for the skill to grab, which is relatively smart. The only thing is he's going to get spotted out by the ward that is here. So that's the thing that Sigma. I think he has already been spotted out. You can see how both Braum and Jin are slowly but surely.
Oh, Lenny in trouble in top lane.
Oh my word, Lenny takes so much damage and first blood going down. That was an amazing gank, but now the bottom lane, Sigma actually moving in here. There's a lot of damage onto Grackley. Grackley gets exhausted. Actually nicely dashes away here. Rappel going out, but now it's going to be Konjo. Konjo takes even more hits to the face, but they only take down Grackley.
Oh, Procon is on his way.
Is it going to be enough though for Procon? Oh, here he comes with the Witness Bites from Bagger coming in as well. The Gravity Surge coming out. And oh my word, Procon so incredibly low. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what Procon was trying to do there. He just ran straight into all the damage.
Yeah, maybe it would have been better for him to take the other way around and catch them at the river entrance instead of having to walk into that brush without any vision at all. And just taking all those shots to the face. He could have been able to perhaps taken up the kill onto Forsaken if he would have taken a different route there. But at least good opportunity for him to pick up something, but he wasn't able to capitalize onto it.
Yeah. For now, Kip Carey in the meantime has already invaded the enemy jungle because he knew that I guess Sigma was down there, so no Gromp for Elise. And also, I don't know how the Wolf camp is doing. Yeah, only one Wolf for Elise right now. Elise actually moving, Sigma moving towards the top lane, but deciding to back away here. And all is safe here. Sigma tossing out the spider. Oh, there's only one Wolf. Too bad. Nice try, and we'll see you later.
Yeah, so that doesn't really help him out. But of course, they picked up the kill. So in the end, I guess it's pretty worth it. He is going to look now for that middle lane. He's in position. Procon still sitting quite safely behind his minions. Oh,
safely. Cocoon actually lands now immediately. It's going to be dead. Yeah, that's the thing. Procon just got hit by the Cocoon, and at that point it's just a kill. That's the beauty of having an Elise on your team. Now in the top lane, Sky and Lenny just with a little bit of a fight together, but nothing more than that.
Summoners were down though from Procon, and I'm guessing that they've timed that, just got into position, used the Flash Cocoon. Of course you need to hit that Flash Cocoon, otherwise there would have been no way that Sigma and Iron Hits would have gotten the kill, but nice play out of them, netting them another 450 or so gold into the pockets.
Bottom lane now, Konjo taking a little bit of damage here, but the damage is being traded back towards Grackley. Grackley in a lot of trouble here, has to back away. Baga just trying to defend Grackley as best as he can. And using the Relic Shield on some of the caster minions. Just try and keep his buddy alive.
Yeah, oh look at the movement towards that top lane. Kip Carry already in position, Procon following closely, but they have been spotted because of that pink ward in the river, so Lenny is going to back off.
If Procon didn't give it away, it would have been a good game.
Yeah.
He didn't know the Kip Carry was there. Procon actually runs right past one of these wards here. Now immediately it's going to be Kip Carry needing to back away. Ragnarok is already rolling, but it's not going to be enough. And oh, here's Teleport coming in onto Procon, but Lenny will just jump away. Yeah, Procon, I'm not sure why he didn't just run through that bush. He's been running around the bush every single time. I'm not entirely sure why he's running around it. He doesn't even check for a vision ward or a normal ward.
Yeah.
So that's the thing.
Yeah, that's a bit of a missed opportunity perhaps for him. So we missed a sort of a fight in the bot lane. Both exhausts have been traded by Forsaken and Paga. So now it's really just the damage that's going to be chunking onto Grackley unless Paga has to say about it. So it was kind of in favor of Konyo Forsaken, but still Grackley able to pick up some of the CS, but definitely not everything. When you look at this scoreboard, he is 16 or 17 CS behind, so that's definitely going into the favor of Konyo. But we do head towards that lull. Oh, Procon in a bad position here.
Oh, he gets stunned and oh my word. Procon every single time just gets nommed. And now bottom lane, Grackley taking a lot of damage, gets True Shot Barrage to the face as well. As 3 champions are actually nearby, Sigma's Forsaken and I'm Heat. But those decide to back away and go straight towards the dragon, and that's actually a good one. It is the Mountain Dragon, if they want to go for it, of course. But they decide to not do it. Okay, interesting. They make a kill on Procon, they decide not to do the dragon. Okay.
Yeah, Konyo went back to base because he knows he has to head back to base quickly, get his items, and go towards his turret. Because if they do get the dragon, it gives Grackly and Paga the position to push on towards the turret. So playing it safe here, not going for the dragon, but making sure they can keep their gold lead safely in the pockets, and not going to give away a turret or anything just yet.
Not yet, indeed. And that's a big thing. At the moment, the first team who loses the turret will be down about 2,000 gold just from one turret, or 1,500 gold from one turret. It's a lot of gold these days, especially with the
Yeah.
First Blood. And oh my god, Procon in the middle lane, nicely sidestepping everything. Maybe this time, will it finally? Procon manages to survive. That's already
Yeah.
a very big accomplishment for him.
But once again, Flash and Cleanse had to be used to get out of there. So next time, no summon is available for him, so he'll be in even more trouble. So definitely not really having a good time. Meanwhile, on the top lane, Lenny might be in trouble.
Yeah, but this is going to be enough. Here's Ragnarok coming out. Lenny taking a lot of damage. He no longer has his Gnar.
Oh,
He actually goes down to Sky. Very well played there.
oh
no! The tower shot! The tower shot took down Sky. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah, sure. Wow. Okay.
Things were going down on Kip Carey. I think they kind of wanted Konyo to use his True Shot Barrage to either cancel his base or maybe even kill him. I don't think he would be able to because Kip Carey still had quite some hit points remaining. But in the end, I mean, he didn't do that anyway, so okay-ish movement on that top lane, but yeah, Kip Carey should have tanked maybe one more turret shot so Clown could get out safely there. Just gonna take a quick peek if he maybe stayed too long, didn't get out of dodge quickly enough.
One thing that did happen in the meantime was that at least just snuck away the mounted dragon. No one there, just took it for herself. And we see another cloud dragon for the next dragon to be picked up.
Yeah, okay, so I was just looking back and Clown Sky was gonna take its second turret shot. He wanted to flash away, but didn't do so in time. My camera was shoved down, so I didn't really catch that, but I saw it in replay, so he did waste his flash as well there. So that was a bit unfortunate for him. I mean, he trying to go for the final.
Procon again in the middle lane. Will it be enough though? The Perfect Storm is doing so, or rather the Storm is doing so much work here. But now, oh, I'm Heat in a lot of trouble. Kip Carey coming in. Sigma is there as well. Kip Carey does not have his Ghost available, so he will not be able to dash straight in. He does have Ragnarok though, so if he wants to, he can get away. But he's only there to assist Procon. And you can see Sigma here to the side, looking for a little bit of a nibble. Might be taking an entire bite out of Procon. Top lane, Clown Sky versus Lenny. Lenny doing quite a bit of damage here, but has already been knocked out of Mega Gnar form.
Oof, yeah.
And that might actually cost him.
Clown Sky just trying to trade and perhaps keep him off some of the farm there. I'm Heat maybe in trouble here because Kip Carey is heading into his jungle.
Yeah, Kip Carey is just waiting for the blue buff and isn't able to steal it. Now Sigma needs to back away, has to repel available. There's one stun, Ragnarok coming out. Sigma forced to flash away. And well, that's a good use of Ragnarok. I mean, it only has an 80-second cooldown, so. And oh well, is it actually a good choice? Now Konjo in a lot of trouble, has to back away, gets knocked up, and the Glacial Fissure. Clown Sky just walks into it and just dies. Okay, Clown Sky, that was not really the best way to play your Echo. Now Kip Carey has to run away as fast as he can, so maybe the Ragnarok being used wasn't really the best idea.
Oh,
He's coming in. Here's the Spirit Rush, that's a kill. Yeah, I don't know what Clown Sky was thinking. He was just kind of like Clown Sky walks into a bar and dies. That's the joke.
Yeah, well, I mean, he had his ultimate available, but seeing as Echoes nowadays tend to go for that Triforce, so that stops him from being too tanky early on in the game. So he just got bursted down, not able to use his ulti to get out safely. He just got bursted so quickly. I don't think he was able to react quickly enough to that. So that gives them more gold into the hands of the team of Gamegear right now, and 7-2. So that's quite a substantial lead for them. It's just the combination from Elise and Ari that are doing so much work for them.
Yeah, definitely, and I'm quite surprised that this game is getting out of hand so fast, because Asterion seemed pretty powerful in the last week, but just doesn't. It's not coming out today.
No, it's definitely not. And well, I wonder if perhaps the next dragon is going to make any difference. It is a cloud drake though, but maybe it would help them out setting up some easier ganks. It would allow Kip Carry to get into position easier, but yeah, I mean, still, it's a cloud drake, so.
Yeah, well, perhaps. Like that's the thing. The advantage of getting the cloud drake, I guess, is because you're up against a poke composition for the last while of the game. Maybe that's what they're looking for.
Yeah, it should help them out getting out of dodge. Oh, Procon might be in trouble once again.
It's Procon. He's always in trouble. Tries to get away. Spirit Rush coming out. There's the Ignite ticking down. Procon actually stays alive now. Clown Sky. Oh no, it's going to be Sigma. Yeah.
Oh.
Procon dies. Oh, wait, what? He died to a Mystic Shot from long range. Okay. Well, that's also a possibility. Gonjo gets the kill.
Actually, no Ignite was used by Heat. There was the passive from Morello, but he had Ignite available, so could have potentially killed Procon on his own, but now Clown Sky in a bad spot, and there's really not much to say about that one. Just had to run away after trying to duel with Lenny, but really wasn't able to. So first turret, the last mid lane turret here, oh sorry, the last outer turret in the mid lane going down here. And that puts even more gold into the hands of Team Gamegear.
Yeah, Team Gamegear are doing a fantastic job right now, and making good use of all the vision that they have, because if we're looking at the map, like, everywhere they want to go, they already have set up the vision. So, very, very well done by them. And they're looking to rotate to the bottom lane. They already have Lenny in position. Brown from the team of Asterion now coming in. Paga together with his buddy Gragley. No, that's not Gragley, that's Clown Sky. But it's going to be once again Ragnarok used by Carry as he was called out. Yeah, it just doesn't seem to work for Asterion in any way.
They're just getting picked off left and right, even when they're not playing against the Ari or the Elise. They're still getting picked off. I mean, we saw what happening with Clown Sky. He got killed at the river, so it's really not coming together for them this game. And now we do see Team Gamegear moving into position, going to take another dragon for themselves, and should be quite happy with that one in case they do get towards that Elder Drake. But at least they're going to make sure that Team Asterion is not going to be able to pick that up for themselves.
Exactly. Alright, let's take a quick look at the items currently picked up. So we have the Frozen Mallet already ready for Gnar. Hextech Revolver and Runic Echoes for Elise. Nomicon and Ether Wisp. Iceborne Gauntlet and Mana Moon. And that's the thing that we need to be looking at, I guess. Iceborne Gauntlet and Mana Moon, the peanut butter and jelly of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yeah, Iceborne Gauntlet just got completed by Konyo, so that's going to make a huge difference. So even more poke potential. And by Procon, going to get killed then. Maybe even Gragley is going to be in a bad spot there.
Yeah, it's ridiculous how much damage they're doing right now. And now Sigma's coming in together with He'll flash forward to Charm onto Gragley and he goes down. This is just one by one. And now Kip Carry needs to back away, pops his Ragnarok. It's just not working out for Asterion at all. 9,000 gold down. Baron spawns in 1 minute 40. They have not decided to go for the Rift Herald thus far during the last couple of matches. We've only seen Baron or Dragons.
Yeah.
Maybe this match because they're so far ahead.
Yeah, I haven't seen teams pick up the Rift Tower for months now. Unless they really had nothing else on the field to pick up. But really, no attention is being given to it. Oh, Konyo taking a bit of risk there. Trying to poke it down, Kip Carry. And we see Luden's Echo now has been completed on Heat, and he's going to do even more damage onto Paga.
Oh my god! Oh, so close to dying. Not going to happen. Not
He
going to happen.
flashed.
They're chasing down Sky. Sky gets slowed down. Will he go down though? Well, Sigma can go in if he wants to. Sky does have his ultimate available, so that's the thing to keep in mind. But now the rest of the team of Gamegear is slowly but surely moving in. Here's the Cocoon mat. Sky, yeah, rip and pepperoni, Sky. Rip and pepperonis. That's the thing.
Yeah, so just
I
to
know, yes.
reiterate on Paga, he did get out with his flash from the True Shot Barrage, otherwise he would have been killed as well by Konyo. So 12-2 and almost an 11,000 gold lead here in the hands of Team Gamegear. So it is getting kind of crazy at the 20-minute mark, because such a huge goal lead is insane, and it's going to be rather difficult for Asterion to do anything now. I think that's an understatement, but
yeah, difficult is not really the way I would like to describe the situation that Asterion is in. I would rather describe it as legendary from Halo 1. That's
right.
That's probably the difficulty level that they're playing at right now.
Yeah, old school.
Although they did do it to themselves. Baron now being attempted here by the team of Team Gamegear, and they only have Paga in position to try it out. 4,000, 3,000. Teleport coming in, that's going to be way too late. And that's going to be a Baron going over to the team of Team Gamegear.
Yeah, and Clown Sky got pretty low during his teleport because Lenny was poking away. So we saw the True Shot Barrage coming out of Konyo, maybe looking for a pickup onto Clown Sky there. Didn't find him though. However, here is Sigma, maybe able to catch him. Not able to get onto him with the repel.
Yeah, in the meantime, I'm Heat, Forsaken, Sigma pushing together with Konjo in the top lane. Bottom lane is going to be Lenny, so this inhibitor tower is not going to be long for this world. Konjo already taking it down to 50%. Procon, oh no, not again Procon. Procon taking so much damage, will get immediately destroyed. And now Paga and Gackley have to back away. I'm Heat, just look at the damage that he's dealing, but he went in a little bit too deep. Gackley, Curtain Call, can he get a hit in? He tries to go for Konjo, one more hit, that's all it takes. Well, he does get Konjo with one shot, but it's not going to be enough to actually force them away. In the meantime, in the bottom lane is Lenny pushing onto this inhibitor, the inhibitor down to 50%. And the minions are also coming in right now. Lenny, 25% top lane, the inhibitor turret actually going down as well, as the inhibitor is down to 50%, so now they have to make a decision, and they decide to do nothing at all. They lose two inhibitors. It's going to be Team Gamegear just running away for now. Asterion in a very bad situation.
And I think during that fight was actually the first time I saw Lenny is in trouble, he's gonna get killed off here. Just a bit too greedy, already had the inhibitor, no reason to stay there. But yeah, I think that was the first curtain call I really saw coming in during a team fight. So that just shows what kind of state the fights have been in up until now. I mean, it's just Sigma and I'm Heat dueling up and getting a kill, man.
Let's look at what happens to Paga. Paga even gets caught once, and Procon just doesn't even have defenses. It's like it's a heat knife through butter right now. As Procon just gets, I don't know, man. That wasn't. We saw Procon came. Procon. Well, saw and Procon got obliterated.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And now they're using even the teleport to deny the turret damage coming out here. And to be honest, I think this is going to be game. Procon is going to respawn in 10 seconds though, but that's the third inhibitor going down here. And they will have super minions going to be rushing into the base. Konyo taking a bit of risk here, but gets
he needs to be very careful, because right now it's going to be Procon who just takes a full True Shot Barrage to the face. Grackley has to back away. Turrets are taking quite a bit of damage, but the only one remaining with Baron buff. Actually, there are 3 players still remaining with Baron buff. And that's the thing to keep in mind here, because these super minions also get boosted. Yeah. So these towers are taking massive damage. Procon just gets hit and goes down. That's another one down. And this just keeps going. Clown Sky going straight for Konjo, but Konjo doesn't even have to run away. Doesn't take enough damage. Grackley can't even stay there for longer than 5 seconds before he actually gets sent back to base. Gets destroyed on the similar platform, and it is going to be the team of Gamegear winning game number 2 of the night. And well, goodbye, Team Asterion. We're going to be winning. You are Well, for now, I believe still at the 3 points that they were at. No,
Yeah.
yes, 3 points before they started today's match.